Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru, Guru, Vai, 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 Guru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ with ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ's ਕਿਰਪਾ we are now on Ang 50. Maharaj is telling us again and again that this Maya seems sweet. Everybody thinks this Maya, let it be a physical Maya or a subtle Maya. Let's always remind ourselves, physical Maya is still easy to figure out. Most difficult is the subtle Maya. Sukhm Maya nu samjhan vaste bahut kirpa chahidi hai. Till the time we don't come in sachi sangat, will not be able to understand what Sukhm Maya is. Physical Maya is anything you can touch. It can be even our physical body. A shareer sab mool hai Maya. The TV, the fit, anything, any physical stuff which you can use your hands to touch. It is physical Maya. But Sukha Maya is our thoughts. Because thoughts, we don't have a control over all our thoughts. अपने फुरनियां उत्ते साडा कंट्रोल नहीं. ते महाराज ने की किया? कहंदे आई पंथी सगल जमाती मन जीता जग जीत. कहंदे come together as a sangat, and this is the way how can you win over your mind. प्यार दे नाल ਇਹ ਮਨ ਪਿਆਰਿਆ. ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰਿਓ, this mind, we are mind. We are mind, but we have to recognize that our mind is of Jot Swarup, it is made out of life, just like Vaheguru, but it has a filth around it, the filth of thoughts. Furniya di mail jammi hui hai. Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun. Three types of thoughts. Everybody, does not matter who you are, anybody who comes to this world, they experience three types of thoughts. Rajogun, Tamogun, Satogun. I'm not going to go more in details. We have a separate lecture in our channel for just for Maya. But high level, Tamogun is lust, greed, anger, attachment, anxiety. The five thieves. You know, see, Panj Vikar we can. Rajogun is hopes, desires, wishes, anxiety, depression, all that sort of stuff comes in Rajogun. Sattogun seems good, but in home, in ego, people may try to do Sattogun stuff, but they fall down to Tamogun. Sattogun is compassion, peace, content, and all that stuff. But Maharaj says in Shri Rag Mahalla Panjwa on Ang 50, fifth master Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj is telling us, Mittha karke khaya, koda upjya sad. You tasted, you thought, we all thought that the relationships which we have, the relatives which we have, our spouse, our sibling, our kids, or any padarth, anything which we buy in this world is going to give us happiness. ਇਹੀ ਹੈ ਨਾ ਜੀ, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਘਰ ਬਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ, ਅਸੀਂ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ that we go in a good designation, we have a big house, we have a big car, but it is not going to give us happiness. Never all these physical things or our thoughts are going to give us happiness. सोचते थे मिठा, मिठा करके खाया. We thought we are eating the Swedish. Just imagine somebody put a dessert in front of you. ਮਿੱਠੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਰੱਖਦਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਖਾਓ. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਖਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਤੇ ਖਾਣ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ? ਕੌੜਾ, bitter. When you eat that dessert, it turns out to be bitter. That's how this Maya is. Physical Maya or subtle Maya. That's why Maharaj keeps on telling us that you are going to get a dukh because you are so much intoxicated in this Maya. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਮਾਇਆ ਦਾ ਨਸ਼ਾ ਚੜਿਆ. ਇੰਡੀਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਕੀ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਸੀ? We thought this Maya is money. But when Gurbani Guru gave us the Gyan, Gurbani Guru gave us the wisdom, then we realized that this Maya is nothing, not only just money, but it is everything we can see, everything we can touch, everything we can smell, anything we can sense through our senses. It's all Maya. But it is also needed. It is also needed for this world to move along. But we have to make sure we only pick those things which are allowed. Because this sansar, this world is game created by Vaiguruji. Every game has rules. If we don't abide the rules, then what happens? We get penalty. We get a fine. So we have to abide through the rules. What are those rules? Char padarat je ko mange, sant jana ki seva lage. Those sat jana ki seva lage. Those four rules. What are those four rules? From the kids, who will tell me? What are the four rules, kids? Guru Pyareo, nobody's going to tell me. Char Padarat kede hai? Char Padarat are the Kam, the Taram, that work which we do. The Kam is needed for the reproduction so that this whole world can carry on. Taram is honesty. Everything which we have to do is with honesty. Then we have to do Kirt. That Kirt is what? That Kirt is the work, or the student, when you're a student, when you study. All these things. And the last Padarat which everybody needs is Mukti. Three of these Padarat are in Rajogun, Tamogun, and Satogun. The fourth Padarat, the Mukti, the liberation, is in the Chautha Pad. We are only, when we go to Tamogun, we don't have to buy a lust, but we have to abide the rules of marriage. And if we, because Maharaj gave us a religion, a taram, a path, which is a sacha path. Sarab taram me shresh taram, har ko naam jap nirmal karam. To do the nirmal karam, Maharaj says you need a partner. This world will only go on if you will abide to those rules. But we are not allowed to buy krodh. We are not allowed to buy lobh. We are not allowed to buy moh. We are not allowed to buy ahankar. What is lobh? Greedy. Moh is attachment. Ahankar is arrogance. We are not allowed to buy all these things. That's why Maharaj says when we go and we start buying things which we are not allowed to buy, then we get a dukh. Then why we get a sadness, we get a suffering. That's why Maharaj is saying, Mittha karke khaya koda. Koda is bitter. Koda upjya sad. The taste, it was tasteless. It was bitter. The experiences which we have in life, right? When we like a friend, right? We have so many hopes and desires, Rajogun, so many hopes and desires with that friend. Then what happens? Suddenly, they will backstab you. And that's why Maharaj is saying, Pai meet surd kiye, bikhya rachya bad. Can they, all these friends, these brothers and sisters, these relatives, can they, you are attached to them. ਅਸੀਂ ਸਾਰੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਮੋਹ ਦੇ ਬੰਧਨਾਂ 'ਚ ਫਸੇ ਹੋਏ ਆ. We are attached. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ? ਵਿਖਿਆ ਰਚਿਆ ਬਾਦ. And it is like then we will have some kind of problems with them. We will have challenges with them. Because why? ਕਿਉਂ ਸਾਡੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੜਾਈ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ? Why it is that we don't get along with people? Because just imagine, ਧੜੇ ਬਣੇ ਦੁਨੀਆ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ. There are groups in this world. Somebody is sitting in Rajogun, somebody is sitting in Tamogun. And if two people are there, one is sitting in Rajogun, other is sitting in Tamogun, when they will talk, they will argue, they will fight, they will have problems, because their mind is taking different thoughts. Example लो, ਘਰ ਪਰਿਵਾਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, if you have a joint family or a partnership, one partner wants something else, second partner wants something else. They will have arguments and they will have problems in their business. It is all because we all have different desires. We all have different thought process. But Maharaj has given us a jukti. And we'll go to that jukti, we'll go to that technique. What is the technique on how to get along with everybody? Maharaj says, but understand that all this Maya, if it is here with you, if the players of this world are here with you, you will lose these players. You will lose this temporary happiness very fast. Kende bilam nahi hona. It is not even going to take a second. In an instance, every worldly thing which you possess can go away. Because that's why Maya is also called illusion in English. It's an illusion. When you're going in a desert, it is all the sand out there, and you're very thirsty. You will see a mirage. When you are in the car, you will feel like there is a water, but when you go close, the water is not there. That mirage, it is a mirage. It is an illusion. You think that the water is there because it is shining through the sunlight. ਉਹ ਸਨਲਾਈਟ ਤੋਂ ਇਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਾਣੀ ਹੈ, ਬਟ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਲਾਗੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਮਾਰੂਥਲ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਪਾਣੀ ਨਜ਼ਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਉਂਦਾ. And then it become bitter taste for us, bitter experience. ਕੌੜਾ ਸਾਧ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਬਿਲਮ ਨਾ ਹੋਵਈ ਵਿਨ ਨਾਵੇ ਬਿਸਮਾਤ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਿੰਨੀ ਅਚਰਜ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈ. How amazing this thing is, this Maya, that where we feel like that we are going to get everything. But Maharaj says, remember, Guru Pyareo, Naam is the only thing which is going to go with us. The connection with the Vaheguru is only going to be with us. So we have to connect. That's why Maharaj says, Vin tud hor je mangna, sir dukha ke dukh, ਦੇ ਨਾਮ ਸੰਤੋਖੀਆ ਉਤਰੇ ਮਨ ਕੀ ਭੁੱਖ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਗਰ ਤੂੰ ਮਨ ਦੀ ਭੁੱਖ ਖਤਮ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ, if you want the hunger of your mind should be satisfied, if you want to live in peace, if you want to live in Sattogun, you have to connect with Naam, because the steps to Naam, step to Mukti is through Sattogun. But how can we be in Sattogun? Before we go there, we'll learn from Gurbani Guru. Jo disre so vinsana man ki mat tyag. Pehla cheez, the first teaching today Guru Arjan Dev Ji is giving us. Jo bhi disda, anything you see, let it be your parents, let it be your spouse, let it be your siblings, anybody you see or anything you see, it is going to perish. Jo disa so vinasana man ki mat tyag. Kende, why don't you leave your own wisdom? Rahaus tok central idea. You have to remove your own, we have to remove our own mat, and we have to take Vaheguruji's mat. We have to take Gurbani Guru's mat, Gur mat, the wisdom of Guru, not a wisdom of a human being. Wisdom of Tan Shri Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. He is our Guru, he is our Satguru, and he is going to show us the path to meet Vaheguru. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜੋ ਕੁਕਰ ਹਰਕਾਇਆ ਤਾਵੇ ਦੈ ਦਿਸ ਜਾਏ, ਲੋਭੀ ਜੰਤ ਨਾ ਜਾਣਈ, ਭਖ ਅਪਖ ਸਭ ਖਾਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕੁਕਰ, who is ਕੁਕਰ? ਕੁਕਰ is a dog. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ when the dog becomes crazy, when the dog is crazy, what it will do? It will go here and there, left and right, left. ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਹਲਕਾ ਜਾਣਾ, ਹਰਕਾਇਆ ਹਲਕਾਣਾ, one and the same thing. ਜੋ ਕੁਕਰ ਹਰਕਾਇਆ ਧਾਵੈ ਦੇ ਦਿਸ ਜਾਏ. It will go in 10 directions, it will do anything, right? People say the dog has gone crazy. Now we need to call the animal control and make sure he doesn't harm somebody. The dog is not harming anybody. The same dog, the same pet which you loved, which you liked, is now crazy. That is the same thing about our mind, Guru Pyareo. Our mind is intoxicated with Maya. Nasha chadya onnu. Lobhi jant na janai. Pakh, apakh, sab khaye. It will eat anything, whether it is edible or not edible. Khan jogi koi cheez hagi hai, pave nahi. That's what, coming back to our discussion of Char Padarth. Maharaj gave us certain. These Char Padarth is in Hattiyan. There are 4 different shops. Hut, Hatti, Dukan. That's 4 different shops in our Sukham mind, in our Sukham body. We have to go and do the trading. ਆਪਾਂ ਖਰੀਦਣ ਜਾਣਾ ਸਮਾਨ. We are only allowed to trade one thing. But what we do, we try to buy things which are not even needed. Just like you go in a market, in a mall, you are there to buy the grocery, but you see something in the grocery store in America, you have alcohol also, you have meat also. You know, alcohol and meat is good, not good for you, but you get attracted, right? And you buy that. It's the same thing when we go inside. Every day we have different thoughts. These automatic thoughts are going on. ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵੱਖਰੇ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਚੱਲੀ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਤੇ 5 ਦੂਤ ਬੈਠ ਕੇ, the 5 thieves which are sitting inside us, ਉਹ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬਾਰ-ਬਾਰ ਫੁਰਨੇ ਦੇ ਰਹੇ. They are giving us different thoughts. We get so much attracted and connected to them that whatever they say, we do that. It is just like our mind has become a crazy dog. Lobi jant na janai. And there's so much greedy. This greedy dog is like a greedy, crazy dog. Why? What it does do? It will eat, it will buy things, it will go to the things which are not even needed, which are harmful. Pak, apak, sab khaye. It will eat anything without thinking whether it is going to harm him or not. The same way dog will eat anything. If you have dogs as a pet, this is a general tendency of the dog. That's the nature of the dog. Whatever you will give them to eat, they will eat it without thinking whether it is going. I remember I had a dog, we could give her anything at any time. Dog will not think whether it is the time to eat or not. You can, if she likes it, you can keep on going. But Maharaj has given us Bibek Budh. We know if we will eat more, our stomach will be problems. Same way, Guru Pyareo, mind also needs to have a discipline. मन दी रहत रखनी बहुत जरूरी है. And when the mind will have a discipline, it will not do things which it is not required. In the normal world, in the normal Sikh Jagat, Kam, Krodh, Lo, Moh, Hankar, these 5 thieves, Panch Doot, everybody knows. But people forget about hate, gossiping, slandering, lies. That's all Maya. That's all Sukha Maya. ਇੱਕ ਦੂਜੇ ਦੀ ਨਿੰਦਿਆ ਚੁਗਲੀ ਕਰਨੀ. ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਿੰਦਾ ਭਲੀ ਕਿਸੇ ਕੀ ਨਾਹੀ, ਮਨਮੁਖ ਮੁਗਧ ਕਰਨ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ even from your libas, from your robe, you look like a religious person. But when you are doing gossiping and slandering, you are not a Gurmukh anymore. You are a Manmukh, because Gurmukh is the Khalsa, is from inside. When the mind is nirmal, when the mind is pure, ਜੇ ਮਨ ਹੀ ਸਾਫ਼ ਨਹੀਂ, ਮਨ ਮੈਲਾ ਤਾਂ ਸਭ ਕੁਝ ਮੈਲਾ. ਤਨ ਧੋਤੇ ਮਨ ਹੱਛਾ ਨਾ ਹੋਏ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ washing your physical body, your mind is not going to get pure. You are going to become like a lobi jant. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਮਦ ਵਿਆਪਿਆ. It is like a sharab. This lust and anger, ਕਾਮ ਕ੍ਰੋਧ ਕਾਇਆ ਕੋ ਜਾਲੇ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ it will burn, ਕਾਇਆ ਕੋ ਗਾਲੇ. It will burn your physical body. Kam and Krodh, very, very difficult. These two vikars, these two thieves are very, very difficult to get rid of. Lust and anger. They are people. Everybody is intoxicated with them. Nasha chadya Kam da te Krodh da. Kam, Krodh, Mad, Vyapya. फिर जो नहीं पाए. कहते if you are not able to get rid of this lust, this anger, then what will happen? You will come back. We will come back in 84 lakh June. That's why Guru Pyareo Maharaj will tell us how to get rid of all these things. Maya jal pasarya, Peter chog banaye. Trishna pankhi fasya nikas na paye mae. Just like a bird, if the bird hunters, when they have to catch the bird, they put a choga. They will put the bird seeds. And what will birds do? Birds will come and they will try to eat the seeds. And what they will soon they will realize that there is a jar, there is a net out there to catch them, and they will get stuck in that net. Same thing is about Maya. Maya Jal is there. It's Kal's Jal. It's a death's Jal. That Maya's Jal is there. And our mind goes there thinking that it is going to get an happiness. But what will happen? Will get stuck in Maya. And it is very difficult to cut that net. There is a way. We have discussed that in the past also. But Maharaj says this is because of the Trishna, because of so many desires we have. Just like bird has a desire to pick up the seeds. Trishna pankhi fasya. रज्जोगुण आ गया तृष्णा पंखी फासिया निकस ना पाए जाए कहते निकल नहीं सकता इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट व्हेन यू आर स्टक इन माया it is very difficult because your mind is so much wandering. If there are worries and tension and anxiety, you think 2 times 3 times, what should I do, what should I do? There's so much tension and you are not able to come out of those worries. Oh, I have to pay bills, I have to do this, let me do 2 jobs, let me do the investments, then my life will be happy. Guru pyareo, खुशी नहीं मिलनी, नहीं मिलनी जिन्नी देर तक, till the time we are not getting connected with Naam, till the time we are not empty, getting mind empty, जिन्नी देर तक अपना अपना मन खाली नहीं कर दे, we are not killing the thoughts of our mind, खुशी नहीं मिलनी, there is not gonna be any happiness. तृष्णा पंखी फासिया निकस ना पाए माए, कहंदे फिर की कर तू, जिन कीता तिसे ना जाने, फिर आवे जाए, कहंदे दोबारा दोबारा आएगा. What should you do? You should recognize who created you. Recognize the creator. Don't love the creation. Some people say this whole nature is creation. No doubt, Vaheguruji is everywhere. But this nature, this world is a creation created by a creator, by Vaheguruji. We should not get stuck in there. We should be connecting with the one who created this world. जिन कीता तिसे ना जाने, कहंदे ਉਹਨੂੰ ਜਾਣ ਲੈ, ਤੂੰ ਜਾਣਦਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਹਨੂੰ. He is inside you. You don't have to look for him outside. Vaheguruji is inside in as a Jyot Prakash. Connect with Vaheguruji inside. Jin Kita, but it will. This Gyan will only be. You will only experience this Gyan. You will only take this Gyan when you will come in Sangat, Sachi Sangat. Oh Sangat, anywhere when Gurmukhs are sitting together in with taking the wisdom of Gurbani Guru and chanting, doing Saz Gras Simran, Wah Guru, Wah Guru. Because when we will do Saz Gras Simran, Gaviye, Suniye, Man Rakhiye Pao, we will chant from our tongue, listen from our ears with love. Then what will happen? The real happiness, the real sahaj, the real peace, our mind will go in Sattogun, and the body of happiness that steps to the Chautha Pad, the steps to the liberation is in the Sattogun. And it will, but we can only be Sattoguni when we will connect with Naam, starting with Akhri Naam first. Akhri Naam, Akhri Salah, Akhri Gyan, Geet Gunga. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਅਨੇਕ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਰੀ ਮੋਹਿਆ ਬੋ ਬਿਦ ਐ ਸੰਸਾਰ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ in this world, in this sansara, there are so many attractions, anek prakari, so many different. When you go to Disneyland, if you have gone to Disneyland, you get amazed, ascharj ho jande ho, so many things are there. Because this Maya confuses us. When you go to the beautiful countries, when you go to the mountains, when you go to the hills, when you go to the beach, see things, you see the nature, and you say it's so beautiful. You want to stay there forever. You want to buy your house there. That's what Maya does. Anek Prakari Moya. There's attractions. So much attachment. Then we get attached. Anek Prakari Moya. वो with essence are so many attractions in this world. जिसनु रखे सो रहे समरथ पुरख apar. But the real happiness is when we come in shelter of Vaheguru, when as a family, as a friend, as a sangat, when we will chant Vaheguru, then Maharaj says all our problems will go away. All our challenges of life will go away because the thought process will be same. Then there will be no different tade, because these groups are of these five doots. These five doots run away when Simran is being there. In the Sangat, they cannot stay. Lot of Gurmukh says that when they are in Sangat, they have less thoughts, but the moment they go out of the sangat, they have more thoughts, jada furne. Why? Because in the sangat, Gurbani, Guru's Gyan is being discussed, his praises are being done, Saas Giras Simran is being done. That's why we have to come in Sachi Sangat, Sat Sangat. Kende har jan har live udre. And they fall in love, connect with the Vaheguru, with the Har, with the Allah, with the Ram, connect with this God. This is Har that is inside you. Kende taiyo udrenga, then only you will be saved from this Maya. Then only you can cut the net of this call. Then only the bird mind will be free. Otherwise, bird mind will be stuck in this net. Harjan har live udre, Nanak sad balhar. Guru Arjan Dev Ji says that I am sacrificed to those who jap naam in the sangat, because that is the only way to come out of this illusion, to come out of this maya. Otherwise, it is very, very difficult, because life will give us so many challenges. बड़े तरह दियां चीजां साडे सामने आउणगियां. When you are, especially when you are in a young age, you will experience so many things and you will be baffled, you will be confused. What is the reality? Because that's what the duty of the five doots is. That's the duty of the maya. It's a game. मेरा जेड़ा मन है, मेरे मन परदेसी वे प्यारे आओ करे. Guru Sahib says, you are Pradesi, you are foreigner or mind, come to your own house. You are out of your house. You know, when we are out of our parents' house, when are out of our family, our mind can wander, especially when we go in the hotels and all. Everybody must have experienced it. But when you go to the Sangat, when you go to the places like Gurdwaras, Masjid and temples, where his Naam is being chanted, you feel good, you feel peace. It is because your mind is coming to its own house, its own home, which is nowhere in the outside, it is inside us. That 10th gate, which is above the 9 doors, when our surt, when our focus will go there, then we will feel the peace. Sant ka marg dharam ki paudi ko vad bhagi paye. That dharam, one of the padarat of the char padarat is dharam. That is in the Sattogun. And in the Sattogun, when we will connect with the dharam, when we'll be honest, when we will jap naam, then that is the path of Sant. That's a path of Sangat. That's a path of Sakchi Sangat. Sant ka marg dharam ki paudi ko vad bhagi paye. Then you are fortunate and you can cross these three lower dimension and go to the fourth dimension, the chotha pad. Then only we will be free of this maya. Nahi ta maya to bachna बहुत मुश्किल है. It is very difficult to come out of the Maya. आओ जी गुरु प्यारियो, let's do the ardas beinti in front of Vaheguru. Then Vaheguru Sache Pasha, please give us the naam, that Sukham naam, which is the sound of Vaheguru ji's voice. Vin tud hor je mangna, sir dukha ke dukh de naam santokhiya utre man ki pukh. Maharaj ji, you have given me this wisdom that without your naam, everything is dukh. There is a pain, there is a suffering. And now I have realized with your kirpa that I have to come in Sachi Sangat and jap naam so that I can connect with you. My mind can become Jyotsru. Aoji Guru Pyare, we have to say Vah, listen to our own voice. Guru, listen to our own voice. When we say Vah, we have to put tummy in. When we say Guru, tummy out. आओ जी शुरू करिए. वाह गुरु, 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 वाह Guru, Vah 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 Guru, Wat 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 Guru, What 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 Guru, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ। ਅੰਤਰਗਤ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ। ਅਮਵ ਗੁਣ ਭਰੇ ਇੱਕ ਗੁਣ ਨਾਹੀ, ਅੰਮ੍ਰਿਤ ਛਾੜ ਬਿਖੈ ਵਿਖ ਖਾਹੀ। ਮਾਇਆ ਮੋਹ ਭਰਮ ਪੈ ਭੂਲੇ, ਸੁਤ ਦਾਰਾ ਸਿਉ ਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਲਗਾਈ। ਇਕ ਉਤਮ ਪੰਥ ਸੁਣਿਓ ਗੁਰ ਸੰਗਤ, ਤਹਿ ਮਿਲੰਤ ਜਮ ਤਰਾਸ ਮਿਟਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਇਕ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਪਾਠ ਕੀਰਤ ਕੀ, ਗੁਰੂ ਰਾਮਦਾਸ ਰਾਖੋ ਸਰਨਾਈ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਫੁੱਲਾਂ ਚ ਕੋਈ ਦੇਖੀ ਨਾ ਸੰਗ